I've had this book on my bookshelf for about 5 to 6 years. Bought it in 2019, only just read it. Oh my gosh. It was the first book I read in November. Amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything about American politics. Didn't really know much about the Obama family. I just knew that Barack Obama was president. They've got 2 kids, that's about it. This book was fascinating. You get like halfway through the book and they're still not even in the White House. There's just so much about her life, her family, her upbringing. Honestly, it was amazing. It was so inspirational. And I went bowling a few weeks ago and this girl was like, oh my gosh, I'm reading this. I've read this book as well. It's amazing. That's how you know it's a good book, when you're reading it and then some stranger's like, oh, I've read that. And then you kind of chat about it for a bit. So yeah, would recommend reading this book. It was amazing. Very insightful. A good autobiography. Habits of a Godly Woman by Joyce Meyer. This was the book of the month at church. Love this book. Let me read some of the chapters. The habit of God's word, the habit of prayer, the habit of faith, the habit of trusting God, the habit of joy, hope, peace, the habit of receiving God's forgiveness, the habit of positive thoughts and words. Love this book. Spoke about it in book club. It was easy to read, easy to understand, very practical. Loved it. Another book I'd recommend. I also read All Together for Christmas. This was given Hallmark. It was like a cute little festive Christmas book. It's basically, well, it's a book in 4 different point of views, which usually I'm not a fan of, but it was twin sisters, their mum, and then their brother's girlfriend, and it was over Christmas. I preferred one of the twin sisters' point of view. She was the one who was stranded in London, yeah, in the airport, and then she bumps into her brother's best friend. You know where the story's going. But it was cute. It was quite silly at times, but yeah, it was like a wholesome, easy read. So yeah, if you're looking for a Christmas book, would recommend. This book is called Welcome to Glorious Tuga. I actually got this one, Island Calling, off my bookshelf at work. Didn't realise it was a series, so then I got this out of the library. Didn't love it. It was very chatty-patty, very descriptive. I feel like unless it's like a fantasy world, so it's just unrealistic, I don't really care. I don't really need to know about the sand and the buildings, and yeah, I just couldn't get into it. I stopped reading at chapter 14. So I did give it a good go, but yeah, didn't finish this one, so I'm gonna return this to the work bookshelf. And in November, I also read The Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's called The Book of Heartbreak. It's called Skip Shock. I also read, well, listen to Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. Oh my gosh. That book's amazing. I've heard so many Christians talk about that book, and someone at church mentioned it, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a little read. Well, listen on Spotify. Amazing. It talks about the basics of our faith. There were so many notes I wrote down in my phone as I was listening to it, like on my lunchtime walk. Would recommend. Amazing. They're all the books I read in November.